Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the topic poverty as seen by social scientists. Okay. In first video, we discuss about the meaning of poverty, then two different cases of poverty. So, what is poverty? Poverty means the person is a poor who is not able to fulfill his basic requirements. Basic requirements means food, shelter and house. Okay, so the people who are not able to fulfill his basic requirements are called poor. Then we talk about the two different cases about the poverty. First is rural case, then urban case. In urban case we discuss the story of Ram Saran, and in rural case we discuss the story of Lakha Singh, that how they are struggling to survive or to complete their minimum needs. Okay, now we will talk about the poverty as seen by social scientists. Since poverty has many facts, social scientists look at it through a variety of indicators. Okay, means there is different point of view to see the poverty. Usually the indicators used relate to the level of income. Indicator means that how we measure the poverty. What are the parameters? Means parameters, what parameter we are using. Some taking income, some measuring in calories. Okay, but now poverty is looked through other social indicator like illiteracy level. Okay, but at the present time what we are also included in poverty, illiteracy level. Illiteracy means literate नहीं होना, lack of general resistance due to malnutrition means lack of good food, lack of access to health care, lack of job opportunities, lack of access to safe drinking water, sanitation means what we see in earlier to that story we discussed, rural and urban, that both person Ram Saran in urban area and Lakha Singh in rural area, they are earning only as much that they can take meal of 2 times in a day. So how they can think about of safe drinking water, sanitation, etc. So now in poverty we are also included that lack of safe drinking water, sanitation, lack of job. Analysis of poverty based on social exclusion and vulnerability is now becoming very common. Okay, so what is vulnerability? Vulnerability to poverty is a measure, means it is a measure which describes the greater probability of certain communities. We can say the member of a backward caste or individual such as widow, physical handicap, etc., or that they are remaining poor in the coming year. Vulnerability is determined by option available to different communities for finding an alternative living in term of assets. Means they are not educated. Okay, vulnerable means that they are living poverty and it is assumed that they will also remain in poverty in the coming year also. Okay, so they having lack of education, health, job opportunity, because if they are not educated they cannot get good job. Okay, and if they are not educated then also they are not aware about healthcare facilities. Okay, then social exclusion. What is social exclusion? According to this concept, poverty must be seen in terms of poor having to live only in a poor surrounding with other poor people. That poor people are living in poor area only, we can say, and surrounding them means उनके चारों ओर poor लोग ही रह रहे हैं. Excluding from enjoying social equality means they are not enjoying or they are not treated as social equal. Practically you can see that whenever we go on the bus stand, on railway station, then what we see that poor people sitting on the railway station, bus stand, and we see them that we cannot, that they don't touch our luggage, and means equality is not there in the people, that all want to exclude them from the social things. Social exclusion can be both in a cause as well as consequence of poverty in usual sense. Broadly, it is process through which individual or group are excluded from facilities. Means poor people are not able to take facilities equal to rich people or other people. Social facilities means social facility which are provided by the free of cost by the government, we can say. Okay, means nobody pay for this facility, but poor people are not treated equally to enjoy these social facilities. A typical example is the working of caste system in India, which people belonging to certain caste are excluded from equal opportunity, and this also exists in our system, that in India caste system is also present, and because of that many castes are there. The people of those castes are not allowed to touch anything of upper caste people. Okay, दिस इज द एक्सक्लूजन. एक्सक्लूजन मीन्स उनको निकाला जा रहा है. सोशल एक्सक्लूजन मीन्स वो सामाजिक जो सोसाइटी है उससे उनको बाहर माना जाता है. दैट दे आर एक्सक्लूडेड मीन्स दे आर नॉट अलाउड टू गो टू द टेम्पल एंड टू टच देयर. दे आर नॉट अलाउड टू टेक द वाटर. ओके, so social exclusion thus may lead to but can causes more damage than having a very low income. Okay, then social exclusion, why it is present? Because there are many reasons. Because of poverty, and who are poor people who are having low income and they are not able to fulfill their basic requirements, or they are not able to survive. So people are excluded from the society. Okay, now we will talk about the poverty line. Poverty line. So what is poverty line? It is a line means decided by the committee that people, it is divided on the basis of income, that people who is having income upper than that, they are APL, above poverty line, and the people who are having income less than that, they are BPL, below poverty line. Okay, so as our now at present in India, according to census 2011, 21.9% people are poor in India, and that was according to Suresh Tendulkar committee. Okay, Suresh Tendulkar committee give poverty line on the basis of that, they taken on the basis of per capita income. Means the people in rural area are consuming less than 28 rupees are poor, and people in urban area consuming 32 rupees per day are less than 32 rupees are called poor. So people who are having income less than that, they are poor, and the people who are having income more than that, they are APL, above poverty line. Okay, so poverty is also measured on the basis of consumption level also. Okay, now I was talking about the income, per capita income means per day how much people are consuming, and it is also measured on the basis of consumption level. Okay, a person is considered poor if his or her income or consumption level fall below a given minimum level. Means a minimum level is decided by the government or the committee who measure the poverty, and the people having less than that minimum level consumption, they are considered poor. Okay, because that minimum level of consumption is necessary to fulfill basic needs. Without this basic need, people cannot survive only. So what is necessary to satisfy basic need is different at different time and in different countries. Obviously these are different, basic needs are different in different countries also, because those are developed countries, they have different basic needs, and developing countries, they have different basic needs, and underdeveloped countries, they have different basic needs. Okay, therefore poverty line may vary with time and place. So that poverty line may vary with time and place. Vary means it can be increased or decreased with time or place. poverty line in India is 21.9, or if we taking the same measure in developed country, for example USA, then there it may be more or less, it depending on the situation. Each country use an imaginary line that is considered appropriate to its existing level of development and is accepted minimum social norms. Okay, means every country consider appropriate a imaginary line. Imaginary line is a imagination is taken and that line is decided, and the people who are upper than that line are considered above poverty, and the people who are below that imaginary line are considered below poverty, means they are poor. Okay, for example, a person not having a car in the United States may be considered poor, but the person is not having car in India is not considered poor, because in India car is a luxurious thing. Okay, so the difference lie between both the countries, because USA, United States, is a developed country, and requirements of basic thing for them is not only food, shelter. Okay, but in India basic requirements means only food and shelter. Okay, so a person having car in India is poor, is not having a car in India may not be considered a poor, but a person in USA not having a car may be considered poor. While determining the poverty line in India, a minimum level of food requirement, clothing, footwear, fuel and light, educational, medical requirements, etc. are determined for subsistence. Means these are for subsistence. Subsistence means these are basic things that are necessary. जीविका के लिए वो चीजें जरूरी है. These physical quantities are multiplied by their prices in rupees. So these quantities are multiplied by their prices in rupees. The present formula for food requirement while estimating the poverty is based on the desired calories. Okay, desired calories requirement means that it is considered that a person consuming less than 24 calories in rural areas is considered poor, and the person consuming less than 2200 calories in urban area is considered poor. Okay, food items such as cereals, pulses, vegetable, milk, oil, sugar, etc. together provide these needed calories. So all these are included in calories. The calories needs vary depending on age. It also depending on the age, sex and the type of work that a person does. Means in rural areas people do more hard work, so more calories are taken, and in urban areas people are doing less hard work, means less physical work. Hard means with physical work. In rural areas in farming people do more physical work, but in urban areas people do not do more physical work, so less calories are considered. The accepted average calories requirement in India is 2400 calories per person per day in rural and 2100 calories per person per day in urban areas. Since people living in rural areas engage themselves in more physical work, as I already told, in rural areas people are more working, more doing physical work. Okay, so more requirement of calories. But in urban areas people are doing less physical work, so less calories are taken. Okay, on the basis of this calculation for the year 2011-12, poverty line for a person was fixed 816 per month for in rural area, means per month 816 per month in rural and 1000 for the urban, despite less calories requirement. The higher amount for urban areas has been fixed because of high price of many essential product in urban centers. So in urban areas it is taken more 1000 rupees, because it is considered that in urban areas there is some things, essential things which are high in prices. In this way in the year 2011-12, a family of 5 members living in rural area and earning less than 4080 rupees per month will be below poverty line. and a similar family in urban area would be a minimum of 5,000 per month to meet the basic requirements. The poverty line is estimated periodically, means periodically मतलब टाइम टू टाइम इसको एस्टिमेट किया जाता है every 5 years by conducting sample survey. Sample means samples are taken because we cannot measure all the peoples. Our population is very large, so samples are taken. On the basis of that, data are given. Okay, these surveys are carried by the National NSS, so National Sample Survey Organization. Poverty estimates are given by the NSS, so National Sample Survey Organization, and it is time to time these are measures. However, for making comparison between developing countries, many international organizations like World Bank use a uniform standard for the poverty line. Minimum availability of the equivalent of $1 per person per day. Okay, if we talk about the international level, then international organization like World Bank is measuring poverty on the standard uniform standard basis, means that it is taken if a person is consuming $1 per day, then it is not poor, but less than $1 then is poor. And $1 in India means now at present time 73 rupees. Okay, so if we talk about the at the international level, then they almost our poverty line will be more. Okay, so as we already talked that different countries take different parameters to measure their poverty. Okay, so students, read the chapter from your book and also watch the video. If you have any doubt, any query, you are free to ask. Thank you.